The point is, you got every right to believe that for the first time since 1991, you can get to the NFC title game. And you can have your 60 minutes that anything can happen in a game to do the unthinkable, to go to a Super Bowl. But you better play well. Well, you don't need to hear it. You guys already think you're in Santa Clara or wherever the hell Rico Stadium is. The point is, I want to
maybe a third home game here. Because, the whole
Please
thing.
don't do that. Don't do that.
No, Rico's describing what every Lions fan is doing. They're all like schemers.
They wanted Philly to win so you can knock out Patricia. And then.
No, you wanted Philly because I'm pretty sure the Eagles do not like playing football for money. They showed up and they were like, is this over yet? Can we go
honestly,
home?
They did look like they hit the portal and only half the team made it to the bowl game.
Sirianni's getting fired. Hope you're ready.
I think it's a little premature, but.
Another punchable face out the window. David, let's start with the ticket text. What do you have? What are the people saying? And then we will go to the people.
Jason in Heartland says, it feels like the stars are aligning for us. We are going to the NFC title game. We might win by a point, but Tampa Bay isn't coming into Ford Field and winning that game. Rico, start printing out those BOGO tickets. Lions are heading to the NFC Championship game, Darwin in Chicago. Someone else, Michael says, I want to thank Matt Patricia for being so bad at his job that we get the lesser team. Thank you, rocket scientist. Thank you.
See, you actually got the better team.
Yeah, you have a team that actually likes playing football versus team that was checked out.
From Jimmy, I'd call in and talk about being at the game, but I still don't have a voice to talk. What an unreal, indescribable experience and feeling.
Do you know what's unbelievable and indescribable? That we were given word and confirmation that a man broke his promise to us. And there's no better way to start this show that a man who is a liar promised us he would stay away from Ford Field because he's a jinx, because the team never wins when he's there. But I want to bring in a legend of this program and a man who now has no integrity. I'd like to start the show with DJ.
What up, though, my dog?
Don't do that. Don't walk in here with that. You lied to us.
He came straight from the tarmac to the Ford Field.
You lied.
Hey, whoa. Technically, it's a different year. That was last year.
DJ told the missus he was going out for milk. He was at the strip club. I mean, DJ there.
That was last year. I said I wasn't going to no more home games last year.
New year, new you.
Exactly.
I didn't think
How y'all doing?
DJ, I'm sitting there. You post him like, DJ's on the plane. He's not going to make it to the game. So great. Lions are going to win. And cutscene, DJ's in the stadium. Oh, boy.
I'm up in this thing. Hey, dog, let me tell y'all something, man. Y'all my dogs. I got to keep it a buck. That means 100, Mike. It's just another way of saying it. I got to keep it a buck. So,
thank you, good sir.
Check this out, dog. I literally was in there in like the third, fourth quarter. I ain't going to lie to you. I was starting to sweat bullets. I'm like, oh, Lord, I'm going to have to get the hell out of here. My boys are starting to text me. I'm putting my head down. I'm like, oh, God, this can't be happening. But when we pulled it out, man, literally, man, people were behind me crying, man. Like, I took a photo with some people I've never met in my life. 2 days, no, seriously, 2 days later, that picture has like 27,000 views. I wish I could have told them people, like, we didn't know. Like, that man, like, everybody, it was all love. It was all good. I'm glad I didn't miss it, man, because I can argue that is the single greatest sports moment in Detroit history since the Bad Boy Pistons either won or maybe the 84 Tigers. And I was a kid with those, so I can't count. But I'm assuming this has got to be up there in the history of Detroit sports.
And for you, is it number one? For you?
Absolutely. Without question, is number one. Number two, I would have that time. I remember, man, like 16, 20 years ago now, when he hit the walk-off to send the Tigers to the World Series. That's number two. That was number one for a long time. I remember that. What was that, 2006, I think? Mm-hmm. When, what's his name?
Maglio, yeah.
Yep, that was number one for a long time. But for me, absolutely, this is number one, man. And you know why on a greater scale, Mike, man? It's because I think I can speak for all the people in the city of Detroit, man. Like, Detroit is kind of always the underdog to the Dallases, to the national media, to the L.A., to the New Yorks. We are our own people, man. You get what I'm saying? And for once, we're letting people know we're here. And that's what it is, man. And I think that's why we love Dan Campbell so much, because he speaks for all of us. He don't give a dang on who we playing, when we playing. He identifies with Detroit. Detroiters are Detroiters. We ain't New York. We ain't Chicago. We us. And we here. And I love it.
No, indeed. You bring up Campbell. Like, here's one. Dan Gamble won the game. The difference in that game is McVay settled for field goals. Campbell went for it on 4th and goal and got it. One of Laporta's, I think, 2 catches. Mm-hmm. And the second down pass to seal the game. Everyone in the stadium thought you were running.
Oh, you forgot one.
What?
Yep.
When he basically said, you know what, we're going to decline the penalty. Push him back. 3rd and 17. 3rd and 17. Instead of making the Rams line up for a long field goal,
yes,
he gave them another chance that a jersey may or may not have been tugged, but it didn't get called, and they didn't incomplete
No, it's not may not have. It did. But I ain't going to sit here and tell Lions fans they don't deserve a friendly whistle. So to hell with them.
Check this out, my two guys. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off, man. Check this out right here. 2 things. Number one, Dan Campbell is definitely evolving, because there's no way in God's green earth I thought he was really kicking that 54-yard field goal. I thought that was the punt team. That's number one. He's evolving. You get what I'm saying? He's not all the way Dan Campbell. I was good with that. Number 2, which could be number 1, and most importantly, before I let you guys go, man, the city of Detroit, man, what up, though, to all y'all fans, would it cause the Rams to call them 2 timeouts, because that ended up coming to help us in the end, because they only had 1 left, because the crowd noise called timeout, and we won that thing.
He's said it all. He's done it all.
He did.
He's broken promises. He's made new ones. He is DJ, a legend of this radio program.
Sean McVay was the antithesis of Dan Campbell. He couldn't have coached more conservatively if he tried. I'm like, wait, so you're not going to get the ball back if you punt this thing. You know that. Nah, punt it. We got 1 timeout.
Hang on.
We'll make it work.
I disagree.
I don't.
How many points Lions scored in the second half?
3.
Okay. You punt the ball. No. It's 4th and 14.
You got 1 timeout.
And there were 4 minutes and change. You could give up one first down.
So if your defense is going to be good, let them be good right there instead of at the 10-yard line.
David, be the tiebreaker.
I was surprised he did not go.
I didn't ask about your surprise.
No,
I asked if I put the headset on you, what call are you making?
I'm going for it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Rico and David win. I'm the idiot.
No, that's not what I'm saying.
It's not.
No, I'm good with it. It is not a hill I'm here to die on. But with 4.5 minutes left and it's 4th and 14 from a mathematical probability standpoint?
No. But as we like to say, analytics needs to take into account you only have 1 timeout, not 3.
See, to me, it was about knowing the other side. Dan Gamble, if you get close on 4th down, he's going for it to keep the drive going. That's why I was thinking go for it.
Now, listen, Campbell deserves the credit because on 2nd down, 99% of coaches run that football. Right. He threw it. And again, it wasn't something creative. We're going to our horse. We're going to Amon-Ra.
Yeah, a play that they said they practiced over and over again.
You know what play that was? A couple years ago when they beat the Vikings finally, they were 0-10, and they beat the Vikings. That's the same play.
Sure was.
People. Look at these guys are on their game. Just a tremendous Monday to be here. Tuesday rather. 248-539-9797. Get your calls. We've got football todays to do that are Lions-centric, including the time machine. We're going to play a little game of did this exist the last time we experienced a playoff win here? We'll have some fun with it. We got a lot of NFL news to get to. I just know as an American, I need Bill Belichick as the Cowboys head coach. I need that reality TV.
No, I need him as the Eagles head coach.
I'll take that too. The city of Philadelphia versus him. Love it. Anyone but your boy, Sirianni.